Hey, I'm Darlene and you're watching a rapid fire art tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how to draw a male and female face from scratch. Then I'll demonstrate how some easy modifications can affect the overall look of the face. Let's start with a male face. First, draw a circle. Try to make your construction lines as light as possible. Next, make a line through the center vertically and horizontally. Measure half the circle's diameter and add it to the bottom to get the chin. Now draw the cheeks and jawline. Draw a line down the whole face vertically. We don't need the horizontal line anymore, so let's get rid of that. Now we're going to split the entire head in half by drawing a horizontal line going through the very center. Split the bottom section of the face in half and then in half again. Let's do the same thing with the top portion of the head. These lines are for the eyes, nose, lips, and hair. On the eye line, split your face into 5 equal sections, taking the full width of the head into account. Draw your eyes in the appropriate spaces. For a more detailed tutorial on drawing eyes, noses, and lips, check out my other videos linked down in the description. I'm just gonna give this guy some thick eyebrows, not too curved, and keeping them close to the eyes for a calm facial expression. Now let's add the nose. Draw a line coming down from the inner corner of each eye. This gives us a nice set of boundaries to draw within. For a medium length nose, I'm gonna draw the nose a little higher than the nose line. You can play with the positioning to see how it affects the way your character looks. I'll show you some examples near the end of the video. If you're stuck on this step, check out the tutorial above. For the mouth, draw your boundary lines coming from the center of each eye. Directly below the nose, draw a triangle that stretches down to the line labeled lips. Place your Cupid's bow a fair distance from the nose. Below that, draw the opening of the mouth while staying within the boundaries. Define the corners of the mouth, and then connect them to the Cupid's bow to form the top lip. At the triangle's base, draw the bottom lip. Finally, define the opening of the mouth by drawing a wavy line starting in the middle of the triangle. For the hair, start at the line labeled hair and draw the sides and sideburns. I like to draw the top part between these two lines. Males tend to have hairlines that are very angular and well-defined. Let's give this guy a cool, trendy hairstyle, long at the top and shorter at the sides. I almost forgot about the ears. Between the eye line and nose line, draw your 2 ears. You can make someone look skinnier by defining their cheeks. Let's give him a chiseled jawline with a dimpled chin. And let's also give him a thick neck. So that's my method for drawing a basic male face. Now I'm gonna have a little fun and change up some of his features to make him look more masculine. I think males generally have less prominent lips, so let's remove a layer of graphite to make the mouth really subtle. Adding some shading underneath the mouth to bring out that chin. That was actually really effective. Let's also give the nose some sharper angles and a darker nose bridge. And let's see what happens by changing only the mouth. Keep your lines fairly light so you can easily erase any part of the face when you want to. This is the thing I love about sketching. You can constantly revise your work until you're satisfied. By the way, my lines are usually lighter than this, but I'm just trying to make them really dark so you can clearly see what I'm doing. If you want your character to look more chill and relaxed, make the eyes narrower so you can see less of the iris. The more visible the iris is, the more alert or intense your character will look. I really like how chill he looks now. Gonna bring that jawline out a little bit. And just gonna apply a bit of shading to bring out his chiseled features. Alright, let's look at his total transformation thus far. Okay, we'll go back to this later. Let's draw a female face. Draw a circle with a line going through the center vertically and horizontally. Measure half of the circle and then add it to the bottom, except this time draw the chin a little higher. Get rid of the horizontal line inside the circle when you're done with it. I usually like to draw females with narrow faces and small chins. Let's draw a line down the center vertically. Draw a horizontal line going through the center of the entire head. Split the bottom section of the head in half and then in half again, and do the same thing for the top portion. Again, let's split the head into 5 equal sections along the line labeled eyes. Remember to take the full width of the head into account when you're doing this step. Let's give her a pair of thin, curvy eyebrows. She doesn't look very happy, so I'll have to go back and fix that later. On to the nose. Draw your boundary lines again, coming down from the inner corner of each eye. Let's give her a medium-length nose by drawing it above the line labeled nose. Compared to the face on the left, the lines used to draw her nose are much more smooth. No sharp angles, it's also more narrow. For the mouth, draw your boundary lines coming from the center of each eye and place your triangle directly below the nose, resting it on the line labeled lips. Start with the Cupid's bow. Draw the opening of the mouth, the corners, and then connect everything together. For the ears, draw them roughly between the eyes and the nose. Now, moving on to the hairline. Females have softer, less defined hairlines, so let's draw a smooth line around the top portion of the head, giving the forehead a rounded shape instead of a rectangular one. Draw the rest of the hair. We'll give her a narrow neck. I'm gonna erase these construction lines so we can swap out some facial features to make her look happier. You can keep these guidelines if you need it for reference. I just want to clean things up a little bit here. I think the reason she looks so sad and angry is because her eyes are squeezed together at the ends. So let's open those eyes right up. That is so much better. She looks more relaxed. She actually looks